Good morning, good morning. It's Monday morning. It's 7:30 in the Monday morning. Kevin is tied up today. He'll be here about 10:30. In the meantime, I thought I'd start putting this bike back together. The Isolastics are installed. The adjuster in the front is on the right-hand side. The adjuster on the left side, the rear adjuster is on the left side, so the adjusters are left and right as prescribed. And they're set to 1 1/2 holes, which actually I measured turned out to be about 10 thousandths. So the adjustment on Isolastics is sort of a personal thing. It depends on if you're a real aggressive canyon carver, you want them tighter. And if you're a go down the road cruising rider, you want them a little looser for smoothness. But that's up to the user. Frankly, these bikes, I think for the most part, are Sunday morning go to breakfast bikes. I go down to the local cafe and show up the Harley Davidson rider bikes, things like that. Now, I can't see these. I shouldn't say it, and I apologize for saying it. I just don't see them going cross country anymore. On the other hand, I'm old. I can't see me going cross country anymore. So anyway, all you long distance riders on your Nortons, God bless you, keep going. The tank is hanging here in my EPA approved paint closet, waterfall wall, and air purifier and filtering, everything according to our good EPA's requirements for painting parts. Cue sarcasm. Okay, so anyway, I've painted the oil tank. It'll go on sometime today. This guy's all touched up very nicely as you can do. And the air box is in place. I'm going to start bolting it down now, as is the battery box. And I can put I can actually put the front motor mount on. So let's see, walking around here, I've laid out the parts. All of these parts will be wire wheeled and cleaned before I put them back together. These are the Z plates. Carbonizers are here. This is the top motor mount that I'll put on, and your coils are here, and bits and pieces for the back end of the bike are here. I don't think I'll be putting the wheel on today because the client borrowed the horn and took it home and fixed it. That's kind of cool. So anyway, I'm just going to set this thing up in the tripod now. And let's see how this fits. I've modified the tripod to make it a little easier to put it in and out. And let's see how this goes. So, anyway, I'm going to just go over here and put the shocks back on, and oil bottle, and air bottle, air cleaner, carburetors, maybe even the spark coils, and let's see what else down here. The carburetors, and a few other odds and ends, and in here, and I don't know, just all kinds of stuff that you just never know what you're going to work on next. Okay, so anyway, I think I'm just going to start today's video. Okay, progress. It's 10 after 8. Since I last spoke with you, I've spent all the time wire wheeling nuts and bolts and bits and pieces, so they're all clean and ready to go back together. I've tried tumblers to polish nuts and bolts. I've bought the vibrating jewelry cleaners to clean nuts and bolts. They don't work. What they do is they give you clean corrosion. And so I wire wheel everything. That way I get instant gratification, shall we say. I don't have to wait 24 hours while the nuts and bolts tumble. So these are all ready to go back on. These are junk, and I'm going to replace these. As I install things, I'm just going to replace all these nasty ones. I might salvage that, I'm not sure. But so basically that's junk. I'll replace all that. So that's where I am. I'll show you something about this oil bottle. As we used to say back in the olden days, they weren't oil tanks, they were oil bottles. It has two weak points in the design. And the first is this tab up here. It breaks all the time, and you can see that this one's already been welded. It's been reinforced with a second layer and re-welded. So watch out for that. And then the second thing is that this is a weak point down here. If you ever take your oil tank, out of your bike, and there's a bolt coming up from the bottom into this hole, take the bolt out and throw it away. And then just put a pad of rubber under about 1/2 inch thick underneath it here for this to sit on. You can see that this has been welded all around it. That's not original. What happens is that bolt is solid to the frame, and this thing's rubber mounted, and the vibration causes it to crack right around here, and you get a mysterious oil leak that you just can't find. You'll spend hours trying to figure out where is this oil coming from, and then you'll realize it's up here. You take this out and you find out this got what I did when I found this, I filled it with a little bit of gasoline at an angle, and then you could see it seeping slowly around this little bracket. So I didn't do this. This is done by somebody else. This is done by somebody else. In other words, this bike has a history. It's got miles on it. And both of these things have been corrected. If they hadn't been, I would have corrected them. So anyway, if you take your oil bottle out, check here, and when you install it, watch out if you buy those nasty little weak rubber mounts from just about every vendor. They're garbage, they tear, and some vendors sell some heavy-duty ones. Try to get the heavy-duty ones. Okay, so let's see where to go from here. Matter of fact, I'll show you. This is a very nice one. This rubber mount here is much better quality than usual. It's very strong. And this one here, same thing. This is good. This is a good one. Some of them are very thin through this area, and they just tear right in half. So these two are very nice. That's where we are. I'm gonna actually take a break, have a cup of coffee and something for breakfast, and then I'll come back out here and start bolting things together. Okay, so I'm going to be bolting bits and pieces on this bike. It's nothing exotic, nothing special, nothing to learn here. So I'm just going to let this run for a while, and then probably speed it up to get through it this evening. And then we'll resume doing some normal video when I do something that's basically worth talking about. So I'm going to do as the manual quite often says. I am going to reinstall in reverse order. So here we go. I'm just going to let this run. It's 1:15 in the afternoon. Kevin has gone home. We have put in a full day. I've been out here since 7:30. He came over about 10 or so. We've got, oh gosh, the shocks mounted, the Z plates mounted, the foot pegs mounted, the rear brake master cylinder mounted, the Gazinta oil line, the Gozauta oil line mounted, the oil tank mounted, carbs, airbox, crossover tube, the head steadies outside with fresh paint, being painted or drying. Once again, let's see. Oh gosh, I wish it sounded like more, but we put in a full day doing this. Client brought over the horn. We mounted that. Mounted the rear fender. I've still got wires to connect, but then I've ordered the new assimilator, so that'll go in here. And then we'll hook up the battery and stuff, and the horn and stuff. And I'm not going to put the rear wheel on until I get the new, something new. I don't remember what. Anyway, so we made a lot of, I'm tired. We made a lot of progress today. And I'm going to call it the day now. And don't remember to forget, or don't forget to remember, as Groucho Marx said, time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana. And if you say the secret word, win $100. Today's secret word is yuck, 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 yuck.